When the final tabulation is done, President-elect Joe Biden will have 306 electoral votes. President Trump will have earned 232 electoral votes. The winning candidate needed 270 votes to become the next president. At one point on Wednesday, November 4th, the race was so close that a tie at 269 votes each was possible. At that point, Joe Biden had 227 votes in his column, and Donald Trump had 213 votes in his column. With the following states, I'm going to show you a chart, left to count, and the score 227 for Biden, 213 for Trump. Can you tell me two scenarios where Trump and Biden could have tied at 269? Here were the states still in play on November 4th and the number of votes each was worth. Please make a list of states and put them in Biden's column and Trump's column where both candidates finish with 269 electoral votes. Please give both possibilities. There were two possibilities. I'd like both possibilities for full credit. Good luck.
Okay, so if you watched the election, 2 nights after the election, Nevada was probably the slowest counting state I've ever seen. In fact, all the late night hosts were making fun of Nevada. And after like day 3, the person in charge of the election got up and had a press conference, and the reporters were giving him a hard time, asking him when he was going to be finished. And he's like, I have no idea. Well, you would know if you guys had us as your math teacher. So let me give you some statistics. Sometime on day 3, he got a lot of pressure, and he realized that after 3 hours of counting that afternoon, they were up to 6,500 votes. Later, during the 7th hour, they were up to 8,500 votes. So if you use these as your 2 data points, you'll be able to come up with a rate of change. How many votes were they able to count per hour? Again, by the 3rd hour that day, they had 6,500 votes. Later, the 7th hour, they were up to 8,500 votes. So question number 1 would be, can you find the rate of change, or what we're doing now, the slope, for how many votes they were doing per hour? Second, how long would it take for them to get all the way to 12,000? They had 12,000 votes to count in that district. How many hours was it going to take? When were they going to finally finish? And I'll give you a hint. That one's going to end up being a decimal. All right, guys, good luck.
All right, everybody. This week's theme is the election 2020. So, as you know, we use a process called the Electoral College in the United States to select our president. New Jersey gets 14 electoral votes, and the state of Montana gets 3 electoral votes, even though the state of Montana is 20 times larger than the state of New Jersey in size. New Jersey's electoral votes is what percent of the 270 votes that the winner needs to clinch the presidency?